Well, hello again, Integrated Math 1 students. We're still working on systems of equations, but now we're looking at elimination method in a new way. So let's take a look at these two equations. Here I have 2x plus y is equal to 10, and I have 3x minus 2y is equal to 1. And what I want to do is elimination method. But if I do that, would any variable be eliminated? Let's check it out and see. So remember, when we eliminate, we're going to add down. So that means that 2x plus 3x is 5x. Y minus 2y is negative y. And 10 plus 1 is 11. So we did not. So there was no variable eliminated. We ended up with our x and y still in our equation below. Because I didn't have that plus y and minus 2y did not equal 0. When I subtracted it or added, it would equal negative 1 or negative y. So since it wasn't eliminated, what could I do instead? Well, let's rewrite these two equations down here. I have 2x plus y is equal to 10. And then I have 3x minus 2y is equal to 1. Now, what if I multiplied the entire equation on top by 2? I'll rewrite it below here. So I ended up, if I multiply 2 times 2x, it's going to give me 4x. 2 times y is going to be 2y. And then 2 times 10 is 20. Then we'll bring down our other equation, 3x minus 2y is equal to 1. And now we will attempt to use our elimination method. So again, we're going to add down. 4x plus 3x is 7x. 2y minus y, oh, that's 0, is equal to 20 plus 1, which is 21. So now we did eliminate that 2y using multiplication. I'm multiplying 2 on that top equation. So what happens now? Now we can solve for x and y like normal. So now I have 7x plus 0, which we don't need to write down, is equal to 21. And I'm just going to solve for x like normal. Divide both sides by 7, and x is equal to 3. Now I'm going to take that 3 and put it into one of these equations. And it shouldn't matter which equation, so I'm going to use my new equation, 4 times 3, because that's what x equals, plus 2y is equal to 20. That gives us 12 plus 2y is equal to 20. I'm going to subtract 12 from both sides. 2y is equal to negative 8. When I divide both sides by negative 8, y is equal to negative 4. So my solutions are x is equal to 3, y is equal to negative 4. But am I sure about that? Let's do some checking. Let's plug in x and y in the original equations and figure that out. So the original equation that I had where I had to multiply it by 2 was that 2x plus y is equal to 10. Let's see if that works. So 2x, well, x we know is 3. Oh, I messed up, guys. This is a positive 4, isn't it? Make that a positive 4. Okay, make sure you check your notes here. 20 minus 12 is positive 8. We should know that by now, huh? Okay, so 2 times 3 plus, remember when we were writing this equation out, it's 2x plus y is equal to 10. So 2x, that's 3, plus y, which we know is positive 4, is equal to 10. So that means it's 6 plus 4 is equal to 10. 10 is equal to 10. Well, that works. Well, what about the equation I used that I multiplied by 2? Would that still work in that one? Let's give it a try. So we have 4 times 3, that's what my x value is, plus 2 times, what was it, 4, positive 4, is equal to 20. So that's 12 plus 8 is equal to 20. 12 plus 8 is 20, yeah. So this does work. So multiplying that top equation by 2 did not change my solutions. All right, so now that we have that trick in our basket, let's see if we can do that on our next example. So here I have x minus 7 is equal to 13 and negative 3x plus 2y is equal to 18. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply this top equation by 3. So let me rewrite this. So I have x minus 7 is equal to negative 13. And I'm going to multiply this whole thing by 3. So 3 times x is 3x. 3 times negative 7y is negative 21y is equal to 3 times negative 19 is negative 39. Now I'm going to write my other equation down below and use my elimination method to solve. So that's negative 3x plus 2y is equal to negative 18. Now elimination method should work, because what am I going to get rid of? My x's. 3x minus 3x is 0. Negative 21, I better erase that, huh? Negative 21 plus 2 is negative 19y is equal to negative 39 minus 18. That's 57. Okay, so now I'm going to divide both sides. I'm going to solve for y and divide both sides by negative 19. Y is equal to positive 3, which works. So now let's take that positive 3 and enter it back into either one of these equations. It doesn't seem to matter, does it? So let's put it into this equation. Let's do the x minus 7, but what is 7? Y? It's actually, that y value is 3. Is equal to negative 13. So I just took my original top equation right here and I plugged in my y value that I just solved for. Now let's solve for x. X, negative 7 times 3 is negative 21 is equal to negative 13. And if I add 21 to both sides, this is going to be 8, positive 8. There are my solutions. X is equal to 8, y is equal to 3. So how did I get there? How did I use the elimination method? I multiplied by 3 on my top equation. Why did I think of it that way? Well, I noticed I had this negative 3 on the bottom, and if I multiplied everything by positive 3, that would eliminate my x's. That was my thinking on that. So let's see if we can kind of figure out what the next one would be the easiest one on this one. So you have 6x minus 5y is equal to 8. Negative 12x plus 2y is equal to 0. Well, if I multiply the top one by 2, I notice that this becomes 12x, and 12x minus 12x is 0. So let's do that. Let's take 2 and multiply it by 6x minus 5y is equal to 8. So multiplying this out, I get 12x minus 10y. Actually, those parentheses should be all the way over here. Is equal to 16. And now I can use my bottom equation at negative 12x plus 2y is equal to 0 that I didn't multiply anything by. And then I'm going to solve using my elimination method, where I'm going to add down. 12x minus 12x is 0. Minus negative 10x plus 2y is negative 8y is equal to 16. Now I'm going to solve for y. I'm going to divide by 8 on both sides. Y is equal to negative 2. Now that I have my y value, it doesn't really matter, so I'm just going to pick the bottom one this time. Let's look at the bottom equation and solve for x. So 12x plus 2 times, what's y? Negative 2 is equal to 0. So we end up with negative 12x minus 4 is equal to 0. If I add 4 to both sides, negative 12x is equal to 4. If I divide both sides by 12, actually negative 12, x is equal to negative 1/3. So there are my solutions. X is equal to negative 1/3, y is equal to 2. All right, those are your different method of using elimination method, but multiplying by that top, or it could be your bottom equation in order to eliminate your x's or your y's. I hope this video was helpful, and I will see you in the next video.